The Belize Defense Force has a new hospital at the Price Barrack compound in Ladyville. For some time now, the medical facility was run down and in need of rehabilitative works. Back in 2015, BDF Commander Brigadier General David Jones and then U.S. Ambassador Carlos Moreno paved the way for renovations to be done, and in July of this year, a team of 33 U.S. Marines, along with the light engineering company of the BDF, began the necessary construction to improve the facility.
This project is part of our partnership with the government and people of Belize, and also most memorably with the BDF here. Our U.S. Marines have been working shoulder to shoulder with the BDF Light Engineering Company to renovate the BDF hospital. And this hospital, as you know, not only serves the military population of Belize, but also the local community. So it's really a very important centerpiece of healthcare, not only for the health and well-being of the BDF forces, but then also of the local community. We work, as you know, in partnership with the government and people of Belize on economic prosperity, on citizen security, and also democracy and governance. And you can't have any of those things if you don't have a healthy population.
The project is valued at approximately $268,000 US, and it took the team about 4 months to complete the refurbishments to the hospital. Colonel Michael Samarov explained the new features of the hospital.
It was a significant project, taking up the work of 33 Marines and sailors, and between 30 and 40,000 man-hours to complete. What you can see on the outside here is a new roof, a new soffit and fascia, shutters, paint job inside and outside, and some repair to the walls and internal structures and support. What you can't see is perhaps even as important. There is all new plumbing throughout the building to include hot water and better water pressure. And as importantly and perhaps most complex, a whole new electrical system coming down from 240 to 120 power and making sure that there's power throughout the building for lights, fans, and medical equipment.
But even as they spent 4 months on the structure, medical services were not postponed. Tents and a conference room were used to provide a wide range of medical needs. Acting BDF Commander Colonel Stephen Ortega says that the goal is to soon offer orthopedic services.
We're planning on actually outfitting this portion with an orthopedic center, be it surgery all the way up to full recovery.
Okay, so when do services come back on board?
Well, the hospital never did shut down. They were still operating. If you notice, there's a tent over there. That's where they were actually seeing patients. And then the ones that were bedded down inside what we call the hospital has a conference room. So the ones that needed to be bedded down were bedded down there if they couldn't be accommodated in their barrack rooms. But now the hospital will move back into their portion, and we'll try and get funding to actually fit out this front portion as an orthopedic center.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.